Good morning. How are you guys on this lovely Thursday? It's so funny because Thursday has always been one of my favorite days. And now it just so happens that Thursday is a big deal in the coaching world. It's payday and it's also celebration day because we get to celebrate everybody who gave themselves raises in their business and just rank advancements and all of that. So I love Thursdays. But okay, so let me get to the real reason of why I came on here. And that is to talk about failure tolerance. And for me personally, failure has always been a big issue for me in my head, and I feel like it is for a lot of people, and that's why I want to come on here and talk about it. When I was in school, all the way from elementary school, all the way to high school, even when I, went to college, I had such a hard time and I failed a lot. And I just remember just having such a hard time with how they taught in school. And, I always needed like extra help. And I just always felt like a failure, and the way that we are taught as we're growing up is like failure is the end. Instead of failure should be actually the beginning. You fail and then you get up and you try again, you try again, and you try again. But in school, in my experience, it was like you get an F and, that's it, you're a failure. And, it just, for me, it just always put like this huge dent in my confidence, and so I went through my life just feeling like I wasn't good enough. I would always fail no matter what I did. I never wanted to go to school, like to college, because I just always felt like I was gonna fail. And so when coaching came into my life, one of the first things that I thought was, what if I fail again, and I was just afraid. Like I was afraid to go for it because I just didn't want that feeling, I didn't want that to happen again. Of course I went for it because here I am 3 years later. And honestly, what has really helped me so much is doing all the personal development that I do. But what I realized in that is that failure, first of all, failure is not real. So when I say failure, I'm just saying like, just so you understand where I'm going with this, but failure is not real. Failure is just something that we make it. We make it whatever we want to make it, and we make it whatever we want to make it mean, if that makes sense. So the thing is like failure has, for me, it costed me my dreams and my success in life. And I know that it costs a lot of other people the same thing. And I know that because I talk to so many people that are so afraid to try something new like me. But failure, like I said, it's only what you make it. So the way to get over it is to change your thoughts around failure. Failure is just a feeling that we feel. It's a negative emotion that we feel. And if you can come to realize that feeling an emotion, no matter if it's negative or positive, it's okay. That's a normal that's normal for humans to feel negative emotions. And so I encourage you to know and to realize that when you fail and you try again and you fail and you try again, that is really how you have success in life. If you're not doing that, you are not moving forward in your life, and you're costing yourself your dreams and your success. Failure is harmless. It's the worst part of failure is an emotion. And we are able to feel any emotion that comes our way. We are able to feel, if you let yourself feel it, you will realize that it's just a feeling, and it's okay it's normal to feel feelings. So for me, now I look at, what if I didn't try coaching? What if I, even in my health and fitness, what if I didn't go after, these harder programs or try these moves? I would never grow into the person that I am today. I look back at who I was 3-4 years ago, and it makes me cry because I'm like, I can't believe that I was that person, and the only way that I have been able to grow and even do this is from trying and failing and trying and failing. And so I just encourage you to change your mindset around what failure means to you, because if you can understand that failure is necessary in order to have success in your life and move your life forward, then you'll be open and you'll be willing to do that, and then you will change your life. So, I relate it back to coaching because that is the one thing that I have failed forward in for the last 3 years. And I just think about, if I wouldn't have taken that chance, and if I wouldn't have kept trying, I wouldn't have been able to change so many people's lives. I wouldn't have been able to make a positive impact in people's lives and in my own life. And that is really what my goal is to help people live happier, healthier, more fulfilling lives. And when I do that, my life is happier and more fulfilled and healthier. And so when you think about failure and you're afraid to try and you're afraid to fail, just know that failure is not real. It's not a real thing. And know that the person that you want to be, you have to go through the hard things to get to where you are meant to be. You're not put on this earth just to be mediocre. You're not. And the only way that you're going to get past that mediocre and do extraordinary things is by pushing yourself, failing, trying. Like, that's just what it is. So, it's like today is payday, and I've helped so many women on my team to believe in themselves and go after their goals. And so it's by them doing that is changing the trajectory of their life and is changing my life. And so I hope this resonates with you, and I hope that you understand what I'm saying. But if you are willing to fail, and if you are willing to change your thoughts around failure, you can literally change your life, and you can live the life that you are put on this earth to live. So I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon.